Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Esports Talk. And you know, we have heard plenty of horror stories about orgs mistreating players, or players not being paid enough, or on time, or at all. And last week we discussed the story of Team 1, a Latin American Rainbow Six team that was suing their org for over $100,000 because of those reasons that I mentioned. You know, they weren't getting paid, and they complained about the working conditions in the team house. They cited issues of there being a lack of food, a lack of space because of how many people were crammed into that one team house, and again, they hadn't been paid completely. They were missing almost $40,000 total in prize money and wages, and on top of a bunch more money from the lawsuits. But in a surprising turn of events, the players have apparently come to an agreement with the org and are saying bye-bye to the lawsuits. Originally reported by Esports TV, Team 1 and their players came to an agreement and will resume activities as normal, saying that the misunderstandings were resolved, and they came to that agreement once the players understood the point of the company. And Team 1 said that they would improve the working conditions for them. So just like that, we went from 60 just straight down to 0. Like, it goes from players trying to sue their org for over $100,000 to just, nah, like, we're good. Like, imagine having a job, right? I'm sure plenty of you guys have jobs, but imagine having a job and you're working that job consistently for months on end, but you're not being paid for any of the work you do, and you're living in a 3-bedroom house with 15 other people, and your boss comes up to you and he's like, hey, I know we haven't paid you in a while, and I know you probably haven't eaten food also in a while, but we'll make it up to you. And when I put it that way, it makes it sound really bad, yeah, but we don't know all the information behind this, you know? We don't know everything that's going on behind the scenes, so I am really curious for that reason as to what exactly the conversation between Team 1's players and Team 1's CEO and Team 1's lawyer went like, because it's really strange to see a whole team of players complaining, you know, saying like, hey, we're not getting paid. We live in this house that's like super weird and uncomfortable and it's moldy and we're not getting enough food. There's no windows here. It goes from that to, hey, everything's fine. So Team 1 CEO must have worked some magic of some sort, but the player's lawyer helped them come to that agreement. Their lawyer, Louise, says that minutes after being informed that the players filed a lawsuit, Team 1 CEO Alexander Perez contacted him to schedule a meeting, and in a matter of days, they managed to clarify all the controversial points and arrive at one agreement that would please both the team and the organization. And this seems to be in response to Ubisoft Brazil's statement that they put out regarding the situation, where they said that the next org to pick up those players has to provide financial stability and good working conditions for them, and they said that the spot remained with the players, so it's clear that Team 1 did not want to lose their lineup and the lawsuit. But one of Team 1's players that we talked about in the last video is still leaving, and that's going to be Skadinha, because he tweeted that he was no longer part of Team 1's lineup and that they ended up taking different directions. So he's still leaving, but the rest of them aren't, so maybe he just wasn't satisfied with Team 1's proposal or something, or he just had simply had enough at that point and he just wanted out. But again, like, what a wild turn of events for this situation. I did not expect that at all. You know, I didn't think that the players would just turn around and be like, hey, yeah, I know it's all good. Like, $100,000 doesn't mean anything. But we'll see. You know, we'll see if there's any updates, of course. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all very soon. Take it easy, everyone, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.